All right, now we're going to our final topic. Have you ever used online dating services, Josh?
No.
No? Really?
Oh, yeah, no.
Well, if you did, you wouldn't be able to use this one.
Oh.
So,
Ashley Madison?
no,
Oh.
not that.
Oh.
So, there's a website called Millionaires Only.
Oh my god.
Millionaires Only.
Oh
I see
my
this sign
God.
driving occasionally, and I'm like, what in the world is this?
What?
This is a dating site, for listeners and watchers, that requires you to have $300,000 income a year to even be on it. So they want the upper crust of people. Like, they need to be making a lot of money to be on there.
Yeah, okay.
So what are your thoughts on that? I mean, I don't know, because there's like all these other different sites that are very specific, but like this seems very shallow and like we're
This is crazy. You know, I don't know what to say. I think that 300K does not scream millionaire.
well,
for me,
millionaires only, yeah.
Millionaires
Well, I
only.
mean, if you make $300,000 a year,
yeah, you could assume
multiplied
that,
by, like 5 years of making that or whatever, that's like
yeah.
1.5.
I wonder, is everyone there a millionaire? I guess.
Well, it says
so.
millionaires only, like that.
I guess it's millionaires
The cutoff
only,
is
yeah.
$300,000 a year.
But why? I don't know. I guess it's like,
299 do not apply.
yeah. If you make 299K,
You're poor.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Everyone.
Who let him in?
Oh god. And once it drops down below that in your bank account, you're gone.
You're off the site.
You're off the site.
They have like a thing like
this
listening
is
in.
crazy. Like,
Yeah,
why? Like, yeah, why?
I do think it is like. I thought that these types of people would like meet at different functions, but I guess like every place needs a place for people to meet.
Christian mingle.
Yeah,
Farmers only.
yeah.
There was also there was another crazy one that I think I remember. Besides like those two, I think it was like, I don't remember. There was a crazy one, but I remember those two that were really big. Cowboys only, I think.
Cowboy.
I think it was Cowboys only.
enough.
Yeah.
But I think that this is either a scam and they're just trying to find people who have $300,000 and are lonely and are going to get catfished. Or it's like true and it's a real app and like they are going to find other people that are potentially making this much money.
So my question is, why a billboard?
Why a billboard?
Yeah, it's a good question.
They're too busy.
They're too busy. Those people obviously aren't driving.
I wonder, because, okay, so on a different note,
Or maybe
though.
they are driving, yeah.
Yeah, so on a different note, there is, I think, a reason. I just thought of this now. There is a reason because, like, imagine if your pay was, like, such a wide gap between you and your partner.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that could bring up some issues.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you're both, like, making about the number, like, you could just split it 50-50. You know, like, at the end, like, oh, if you get married or, like, progress the relationship without a prenup or anything like that, like, it'd be easier to split because one person's not dependent on the other person for anything.
I think the statistics is that, I can be wrong about this, but I think the statistics is that people who are of the same socioeconomic background usually end up together.
Really?
Or people with the same education level. Yeah, so it's those two factors.
Mm-hmm.
But I did want to say that I remember doing a little bit of research on this for some, I forget for what, but it was that typically where people were finding these relationships and it were originally from college or work, but that has decreased and it has become dating sites now. Yeah.
So then I guess that makes more sense if you're, because I think it just doesn't, I think it does make sense in some aspects. Like, as weird as that sounds, because like the other person doesn't feel like. I mean, I don't know.
You look at the last 3 years and you ask yourself, it's like, where am I going to meet someone? Dating sites.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that they have something like this that caters to people like this, and if they're able to charge a certain amount of money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it could arguably be profitable if you're just hosting the site and making everything good. It's crazy. I don't know. Just thinking about it, I think it's like dating sites have become more popular compared to previous years. The last 3 years kind of show it for a certain extent, with everything on being online, and meeting new people being harder.
Yeah.
So like it does make sense.
Yeah. Cause like, if you're making that, like, unless you like made it some weird way, like you're probably working a lot of hours.
You're Elon Musk.
You're Elon Musk. You don't have any. I wonder where Elon Musk meets all his wives
I think,
or his girlfriends.
I think I could be wrong.
He's on
about
like
this.
4.
I think it
something.
was
Like-
Tallulah Riley, his previous, not before Grimes. I think.
Which one was the dancer?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I didn't even know Grimes, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. So I think the one before he had met in a bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I think he had said it's like. Oh, it's like I want to show you like his plans for the rocket ship, and I guess that's his opener or something like that. But before that, he met his first wife before he was rich and everything in college, and I think she was in the library studying, and he had asked her out for, this is like Elon Musk lore. There's so much Elon Musk. He had asked her out for ice cream, and she's like, "Oh, I have to study," and then he brought 2 cones of ice cream to the library. Yeah, it's a bunch.
That's great.
Yeah, and look at him now. But yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say I think it's very different. That's actually a good representation of how he met different people.
Yeah, it just, I guess that just changed. I mean,
It's crazy.
because I mean,
Because
if
how you met
you're,
Grimes. I don't know that much. Yeah.
I mean, I was surprised you knew the other part. Because like, if you're okay, but if you're like busy running companies, I feel like it'd be difficult to meet people outside of work.
He also did them dirty, but I don't want to say anything about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's true. It's 100% true. It's harder to meet people. I think it's kind of crazy. This is actually a wild story thinking about it, because it's like, I think it is changing. The landscape is changing. We talked about it last week about like Riz GPT-2 also playing a role. So it's I just wanted to bring that up. But yeah, no, it's crazy that this is. I think that they have this sort of thing for millionaires.
Yeah, because I mean,
we sign you up for it, and we find out the real scoop.
Because I thought like at that point, like you just hire a matchmaker at that point, or like hire someone potentially to find you
I
someone.
didn't even think about that.
Or like go to like matchmakers. I feel like it still potentially is a thing. Or you go to like, I know they have a, what is it, singles only or whatever, or events and adventures.
Oh yeah.
And then you go and like meet other people.
Yeah, in a more natural setting. And, open environment.
Doing something like together versus like.
What if you only show up for the adventure and not the event? I'm just saying, but honestly, like if you guys like, I also want to ask the listeners and the viewers if you guys have heard of these sites before, or if you've even used them before. I would.
Millionaires Only.
If you're a millionaire, then I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing in this comment section, but we if you have any inside information, let us know. But
about Millionaires Only.
Yeah,
we're
crazy.
definitely not on there because we don't make that much. We don't make a fraction.
We make a fake profile.
My
God, a YouTube video. I made a fake profile, and I went on Millionaires. It's a Mr. Beast video. I went on Mr. Beast. I went on Millionaires Only. This is what I found out.
And I gave away $300,000 to the first person who responds.
Oh my God. Oh, that's crazy.
But yeah, I thought that was a pretty interesting one, because I was like, well, like one, the marketing is on a billboard, of all places to put it, and then like the concept itself that $300,000 was the cutoff for some reason, and then and not $1 million, it has to be like attainable. I guess their audience makes $300,000.
They lower it in 2 years.
If you make $5,
you could sign up.
You can affirm the rest of it.
Okay, so this is also another thing that popped into my head. Was it you that I was talking about this with the celebrity billboards or movie billboards that they put them around routes where actors drive, so it makes them seem like they're promoting the movie more heavily than they are?
What?
Yeah, I probably didn't talk to you about this.
No.
I was thinking it's like, can you imagine it's the CEO that's driving down this route like every
that
day,
needs
and
love.
and then he's seeing his own billboard, and he's like, I'm doing a good thing, but it's the only billboard around.
I've only seen one.
Yeah, I've only seen one. Yeah, so that's the other thing that came to mind. It's like who's viewing this? It's probably the CEO. He's like, I want to see it on the drive home.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's all the topics for.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's all the topics for today.